Thank you for joining me for yoga, and we'll start very, very soon. Practice according to your condition and enjoy the practice. So let's begin as always, seated tall, supremely still. Close the eyes, bring the attention inward. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine becoming one with all beings. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your mind in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we acquire a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Let's start off with Kapalabhati Breathing. It is a cleansing technique. It helps to purge the toxins from the lungs, aerate, oxygenate the blood, and aerate the lungs, and tone the abdomen. So imagine just throwing the belly button against the spine. Keep the nostrils wide open and just don't worry about the inhale. Concentrate on the exhale. The inhale will happen automatically as a result of the pressure formed by the pushing of the working of the diaphragm. So sitting up tall and straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Completely empty the lungs. Inhale part way and begin. Exhale, push all the air out of the lungs. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath now. Keep the chest high, bring the chin right against the chest. Contract the root muscles, pull them up towards the navel. Concentrate on the space between the eyebrows. Keep the shoulders down and the back straight. Slowly exhale. Release the tension in the throat and the root. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Again, solar plexus, inhale up to the crown. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Breathe normally for a couple of breath cycles. We'll do one more round. the exhale, empty the lungs completely. Ensure that you do so. Inhale part way and begin. Conclude, empty out the lungs. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath again. Keep the chest nice and full. Keep the chin against the chest. Really contract the root muscles, pull them up to the navel. Tongue to the upper roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. Keep your attention to the space between the eyebrows to draw all the prana there, the vital force. Slowly exhale, relax. From the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Once again, inhale between those 2 points. Solar plexus right up. Let's stop at this space between the eyebrows. Seat of divine perception. Hold the attention there. Hold the breath. And back down. Exhale. Take a moment to assess the state of the body, the mind, and even the emotions. And let's come to standing. Just charge up the body with the earth's energy. Stand with your feet about 10 inches apart. Bring your arms up high, palms facing in. From the soles of the feet, inhale right up through the body to the fingertips. Visualize the earth's charging energy going all the way up, holding the breath at the fingertips. Hold the breath. Exhale all the way back down. Again, inhale from the soles of the feet right up to the fingertips. Suspend the breath. Hold the attention at the fingertips. Exhale all the way back down. Feel as though the body were fully charged. The earth's energy flush throughout the whole body. And release. So now let's do some exercises to further promote release of toxins and heat generation of heat. Roll the head in circles. Loosen up the neck. Watch the body moving as though you're the witness. And then switch direction, rotation. Now inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, down. Vigorous breathing throughout these exercises. Down. Inhale straight up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale in front of the body. Exhale, pull in. Now release. Swing the arms back and forth. And release. Now inhale, cross the chest, squeeze tight. Exhale, throw the arms back. Alternate the cross each time. The arms come up in front of the chest. And release. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, toss the body down. Last one, just keep hanging down, let the body stop shaking, and then just roll your way up. Now inhale, extend the arms up over the head. Exhale, come into a squat. You know you just go down as far as you can. Be mindful of the knees. From here, inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, bring them to the height, elbows to the height of the shoulders. Twist from side to side. Exhale as you complete the twist on each side. And release. Next one, 4 movements. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down in a squat. Inhale, back up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Last one. Now we're going to bend from side to side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend to the right. Right arm up, inhale, bend to left. And release. Almost the same, but we're just holding a breath as we come deep into lean. So open up your feet a little bit more. Feet pointing, toes pointing beyond the edges of the mat. Left arm up, inhale, hold the breath as you bend to the right. Coming back up, inhale, right arm up. Get long, hold the breath as you go into the bend. And release. Continue. Get lots of extension on the inhale. Go deep into the bend on the hold. Exhale, return. Lose yourself in the sensations. Imagine all bodies experiencing this through your own experience on the mat. So make the experience as beneficial as possible. Try not to wrinkle the underside of the body as you bend. Move gracefully as always. Pretend you're the witness watching the body moving gracefully. This experience of observing should be as pleasant as what you're experiencing in the body. And last one. And release. Come down onto the hands and knees now. Wrists underneath the shoulders, cat-cow. Inhale. Arch the back, stretch the belly skin, exhale. Stretch the back skin around the back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fire up the core muscles. Exhale. Inhale, push it down and forward, hearts down and forward. Exhale. Push it right up between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Feel lengthening the lower back as you push the chest forward away from the hips. Exhale. Right up between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now bring the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Swing it out to the right. And then the other leg. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Swing it out to the left. Release. So let's come down onto the belly now. Join the hands behind the back. Squeeze the palms together if you can. Shoulder blades are hugging one another. Anchor down to the lower body, especially the hips. Inhale, just lift the upper, the chest up the ground, off the ground. Exhale down. And continue. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Release, breathe in, breathe out. Now, arms in front, so options. You can lift the arms and the legs like this, and down, inhale, up, and down. If you want, you can do this variation. Swing the legs up, and then try to get your body up. So the motion of the legs coming down, the momentum that you get will bring the chest up. Try not to use your hands too much. They stop the movement. So let's go. And release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release. Now we're going to come all the way back into child's pose. The seat behind the heels. Inhale, come up into high cat. Exhale, drop the hips between your hands, chest forward, hip back. Inhale, come back up, high cat. Exhale, seat behind the heels again. Up. Inhale, forward, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. And up. Forward. Up. And back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push the shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rounding your back. Exhale, arching. Inhale. And back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Move with power, but with gracefulness. Up and back. And last time up forward, up, and back. Rest here. Inhale, exhale. Next movement, going to glide between the arms. On the inhale, hold on the cobra as you bring your head up. Your exhale back. Other way to approach it, inhale, come from above. On the inhale, drop the hips, come into your cobra, hold it. And exhale, return. Move according to condition. Inhale, cobra. Hold the breath. Let's come to your full height. Exhale back. Inhale. Smoothly come into the pose. And back. Try to imagine you're in the body of a snake. And back. Imagine having that boundless range of motion. Come forward again. Inhale. Hold. And back. Inhale. Make a move to the cobra. Just feel yourself exercising that. Inhale. Just as though you're right in the body of the snake. And back. 2 more. Pull the arms to bring yourself forward with more power and more ease. And back. Last time. Rise up. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Now we're going to come forward onto the belly again. And bring heels up towards the seat, hold the ankles. So we're going to come up. You can either just lift the chest, keep your thighs on the ground, and push the ankles back in transit. Exhale. You come back down with your chin and your heels come towards the seat. If you can, lift the thighs up off the mat on the inhale as well. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep practicing according to condition. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Release the feet. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now roll onto the back. Extend the legs, extend the arms on the inhale, exhale. Squeeze the legs into the body, chin to the knees, into a tuck. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we push the thighs into the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, lengthen. This time hold the breath as you tuck. Chin to the knees. Pressing the lower back into the ground. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath as you tuck. Make yourself as compact as possible. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Release. Inhale. Hold and tuck. Press. Thighs down on the belly, chin on the knees, against the knees. Release. Inhale. And tuck. Release. Inhale. hold, release. 2 more, inhale, stretch, flex the toes, flex the fingers, hold, tuck. Last one, inhale, stretch, hollow out the navel, lengthen the navel, and pull in, release. Breathe in, breathe out. And now from here, swing your legs up, maybe over your head even, seat up off the ground. And as you come down, bend your knees, plant your feet, and come right up to standing. Okay, so from here, I'm going to place the hands at the heart, standing at the top of the mat, Surya Namaskara. Close the eyes for a moment, come back to the intention of offering up the practice to make it the best of the best, to bring the best benefits to all beings everywhere. Do the practice as though it were your divine duty to all. Just move together as one, like a school of fish, or imagine moving together as one with all yogis everywhere to produce those benefits. Reach the arms up over the head, arch back, come down, hands to the ground, chest on the thighs, head down, right foot back into lunge, sink down through the seat. Come into high plank, lower down the knees, chest, forehead to the ground. Glide between your arms, coming up into cobra, shoulders back. Bring the head back. Move the toes back into downward facing dog. And then the right foot steps forward to the hands. If you need to, lower the back knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, just slide it forward with the right hand. Feet together, bend the knees, bring your chest on your thighs if you need to, and head down. Come all the way up, press the hips forward, stretch the front of the body as you arch back. Hands back to the heart. Again, practice according to your comfort level. Reach up and back, lengthen, make sure you don't compress the lower back. Fold the body down onto the legs, left foot back. Sink the seat right down. Into plank, knees, chest, forehead down. Glide between your arms, coming into cobra, shoulders back, head back. Downward facing dog. Melt the hearts. Left foot steps forward to the hands. Feet together, belly on the thighs, head down again. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Don't worry about the breath. Just move the body in a way that feels intuitive and that keeps the breath in a steady, uniform rhythm. Right foot back into lunge. Into the plank. Lower down. Allow the natural flow of breath. Bring more fluidity and ease of movement into the movements. Take the feet up and back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward to the hands. Feet together, bow to the legs. Come up. And back home, Pranayama. And again, reach up and back. Go down gracefully. Left foot back, knee down. Feet together into plank. Come down immediately, knees, chest, forehead down. Glide between the arms into the cobra. Back into downward facing dog. And then the left foot forward. Pay equal attention to each form. Love all forms. Love all beings. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Adding on, reach the arms up over the head, stretch, fold down. Chest on the thighs, join the hands behind the back. Inhale, push the chest further forward, extend through the crown. Exhale, dive down, the head towards the ground. The arms over the head, lift the seat until you feel stretch in the backs of the legs. Then release the hands, right foot back, lower the knee down. Sink through the seat, bring the arms up over the head, Kapalabhati, crescent moon. And bring the hands back down. Step the feet back together. Lower down, knees, chest, forehead. Again, glide between the arms, coming up into the cobra. Back into downward facing dog. Try to make the transitions as smooth as possible. The mindset never changes, it stays calm. Drop the seat right down towards the front heel, arms over the head, form a crescent moon shape with your body. And then bring the hands back down, feet come together. Belly on the thighs, hands behind the back, extend, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold down. And release the arms, come all the way over the head, arch back, hands back to the heart. Again, arms up, standing salute, come down. And again, extend through the crown, Uttanasana. Make as though you're bowing humbly. A gesture of humility and surrender. Hands back, left foot back. Lower the knee, reach the arms up. Use your arms to pull the body further, bow the hips. Then come into plank, lower down. The line between the arms smoothly. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana, not the heart. Left foot steps forward to the hands, drop the seat, reach the arms up and back. And back down, feet together, chest on the thighs, extend, and then keep pushing the legs back with your body as your arms come over the head, dive down. Release the hands, bring them up over the head. Hasta Uttanasana. And back. Another variation, reach the arms up and back. Come down. Now shift forward so your shoulders come over the fingertips. Keep the arms strong and straight. Lift up a little bit, the heels, and then glide back. Slide your toes back into Chaturanga. You can walk back as well. Coming through into upward facing dog. See if you can lift your hips and knees up off the mat. Pull the shoulders back, chest forward. Make sure the back of the neck is long, the lower back as well. Try not to jam your neck up between your shoulders and your ears. Make like you're howling at the moon. Push the chest forward, up one more time, bring your head way back. And back into downward facing dog. Now here, see if you can try to get your chest to come down further towards the ground. Soften the line back, belly comes towards the thighs. Head drops below the arms. Make like a dog stretching its back. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look between your hands. Press into your hands, jump or walk your feet forward. Pull the body down onto the legs again. Lift the seat, come all the way up. And then bring the hands back to the heart. Reach up again, stretch the whole front of the body. Go down into Uttanasana. Again, try to press the seat up a little bit so you feel the stretch in the legs as the head comes down. And then lift the head and chest again, shoulders come over the fingertips. Press into your hands, you can see if you can float back or walk back, hovering just above the ground. And then push into your hands, swing right forward into upward facing dog. Feel as though you're trying to howl at the moon like a dog. And back into downward facing dog. Melt the heart, soften in every sense of the word. Look like the dog who's being humble and lowly towards its master. And then lift the heels, look between the hands. Bring your feet forward, hopping or walking. Pull the body down onto the legs. And then come up. Bring the hands back to the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. All fatigue. Let go of all attachments and all expectations. Attachments, that is, to the results. And release. So let's do a few standing postures now. So standing on your left foot first. take your right knee up. You can either bring it into your regular tree with your foot against the thigh. If you have other variations like half lotus, go ahead. Your foot comes into the left hip crease, your knee comes down. Hold on to your foot if you need to. Or take your hands together at the heart. Now stand firm, anchored down through the edges of the feet. Grow tall. Stretch it up. If you need to keep your foot closer or maybe on the ground to keep your balance, that's okay. Find the place where you find steadiness. Keep your left arm up. Take it out to the side a little bit. Release the right heel. So you can take your knee out to this side and then extend the leg up, coming into Ballet Pose. Alternatively, if you need to, keep your knee bent and just hold the knee out to this side. Again, lean a little away from the leg. Maybe the foot will come up higher to about the height of the fingers of the left hand. And from here, release. Try not to drop the foot. We're going to go right into gliding eagle. So now, control your movement, come forward. Your head comes to about the height of the knee. Your arms go wide like you're diving towards the ground. You're soaring through the air like an eagle. Press into your left foot to come back up. Take a moment, close your eyes. Imagine yourself doing a whole sequence without any trouble at all, with complete ease and grace. Try it on the other foot now. Stand firm on the right foot and place your foot into position, hands to the heart. Grow your tree tall. Whatever happens, be unconcerned and unjudging. Keep your mindset the same, just like the witness who's watching it all. It's just nothing but unconditional love on the mind. And reverence for all the forms. Grow nice and tall, like a tree reaching for the sun. And then release the left hand, Ballet Pose. Take the heel if you can, and bring the leg up, or modify as you need to. Point the toes, lean a little bit away from the raised leg. Try to get the foot higher if you're more flexible. From here, keep engaging the muscles so your leg doesn't come down fast. And then swing it right back behind you. And dive the chest towards the head and the chest towards the ground. Make like you're diving, soaring through the air. Open up your wings. And then press into the right foot to come back up. Good. From here, bring the hands to the heart. And then jump your feet out. Bring the arms out to the side. Turn to the left, sink down to the seat, Virabhadrasana 2. Try to drop the seat a little bit so that your hips are on the same line as the front knee. Exude confidence, power, and determination like the warrior. All the virtues. Embrace them and embody them. From here, bring the left hand down if you can on the outside of the foot to reach the right arm over the head. Now drop the hip a little bit, sink it down. So you have a nice straight line from foot to the hand. If it's too much, you can keep your left hand resting on your left thigh. Pull the right shoulder back, turn the chest up. If you know the variations, you can go ahead, for instance, half bind here, or maybe even a full bind. Drop the left shoulder down, keep the shoulder against the knee, and take the bind behind the back. The hands are against the left side, just to the left of the seat. Now from here, release. Bring your hands down on the ground, turn towards the front, back knee down, front knee like that, towards the left knee. Here, Kapalabhati again. Raise your arms up, just like we did in the sun salutation. Arch the back if you can. Pull the shoulders back. Go deeper if you like. Make the shape of a crescent moon. Try not to bend the elbows. Think of the shape of a crescent moon. Nice long lines, index fingers over the back toe eventually, perhaps. And inhale, come back up. Press into the front knee. Bring yourself into more upright position. Walk the left foot in so the legs are more like a box. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Raise the right arm up. Exhale. Option to just take your hand to the outside of the knee. Left hand stays on the seat. Inhale, push the chest up. Exhale, turn. Look over your left shoulder. You can bring your left hand to the back foot if you like. Keep lifting up through the lower back. We inhale. Lift the chest, exhale, turn, look behind your left shoulder. If that's easy for you, I'll do it this way. As you can see, you can move to the next progression. Right arm up, take the elbows the outside of the thigh. You can join your hands in prayer, pushing the left hand to the right. Center of the chest comes to your thumbs and roll the left shoulder all the way back. Of course, go further if you know the variations. Taking a bind, maybe bringing the back knee up off the ground. Inhale, extend the head forward, move the left hip back. Exhale, try to get your chest and the face to turn right up. Left shoulder moves all the way back. From here, lower the back knee, fills up, and then move forward. Move the left foot out to the left, hands on the ground on the inside of the foot. Move back and forth, pushing off the toes. And see if you can, one more time, push the back heel back, lower the knee, flatten out the toe. If your shoulder's below the line of the knee or about the same height, roll to the right. Maybe the right forearm comes down. Roll to the left, see if the left forearm will come down as well. And keep pulling against the floor as you telescope the chest forward. Keep the gaze very steady like a lizard that doesn't blink. If you're very flexible and your hips are right down already, bring your chest down. If your chest is right down, your left shoulder is right on top of the foot. Keep the knee close to the shoulder. Make sure it doesn't pop out to the side. Knee should be over the foot. Good. Now from here, come back onto the hands. Whoops. Do it this way as you can see. Come back onto the hands. From here, straighten out the front foot, walk your hands back towards the middle, between the feet. Bring the hands to the seat and come all the way up. Let's do easy Chakrasana here. So press the hips forward and bring your shoulders back. You can keep your hands on the seat, pull the seats down and curl the tail under. Bring the head back. If you like, you can feel strong and stable here. Walk your hands down the backs of the legs. Bring your hands to grip just below the knees, or you can go further down right to the feet eventually. So your hands reach the heels, eventually look like a wheel, more like a wheel shape. Unbroken ring. Move according to your condition as always and comfort level. And then bring your hands back onto the seat, pull down, push in at the same time, come up to standing. So from here, extend the arms out to the side, turn to the right. Virabhadrasana 2 again. Warrior consciousness. Strong, courageous, devoted to the people that they serve. Uttanasana. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot, left arm over the head, or come up higher with your elbow just resting on your right leg. Pull the left shoulder back. Make sure your left hip is not up, popping up. Sink it down. Other variations as you know them. Maybe a bind. Keep pulling the body back against the inner leg. Left shoulder rolls back. And then from here, circle the left arm forward, drop the back knee down, turn towards the front end of the mat, sink down to the seat, Kapalabhati. Raise your arms overhead, hands in Kali Mudra, a mudra of fierceness. Pull the shoulders back. Kali is all about rebirth and transformation. And then coming back up, press into the front knee to come back up higher. Legs like a box, bend the toes under on the left foot. Left arm up. Start with a simple twist. Push the hand into seat, pull it down. You're always pressing against the right knee with the left hand to go deeper into the twist. Reach back if you like. Take your hand to press on the outside of the heel. Feel free to stay here. Each inhale to get longer. Lift the lower back. Or come forward again. Left arm up. Go into Parivrita Parsvakonasana. Revolved side angle. Hands to the heart. Nose to belly comes higher in the thigh. So we have more room to spin. Try to get the right shoulder all the way back so it looks like you're lying on your back. Other variations. Pull the seat back. Left arm slips underneath the leg. You can join your hands underneath the belly for the bind. Maybe you can take your knee up off the ground on the back leg. And release. Left knee back down. Hands on the inside of the right foot, and then glide back and forth. Lizard. Push back as far as you can with your left heel, lower the knee, and see if you can come down lower, maybe on the forearms. Drop the hips, feel as though you had a big weight resting right on top of the seat. Imagine you're dragging the floor towards you with your hands or your forearms. Keep the gaze very still. Be like the lizard just sunning itself on the warm earth. Now press back up, come onto the hands, bend the toes under on the left foot, and again spin towards the long edge of the mat, feet are parallel. So come up halfway, bring your arms out to the side. And then here you can take hold of the ankles or step on your fingers with the edges of the feet if you like, Prasarita Padottanasana. Extend to the crown, exhale, pull the body down between the legs, the seat is over the head. Imagine trying to get your chest to go behind the legs. You're pushing your chest forward, your shoulders move back and they lift up at the same time. Bring your seat up a little bit higher if you can. Straight line from the seat to the top of the head. And then come up. Walk your hands forward until you can come down onto your knees. Ideally the knees on the same line as the heels, and then if you can, you just draw your seats back a little bit, try to get the root of the body down. So again, move according to your condition. If it's too much, pull your feet in so your toes, the big toes come together, so it's a little bit less intense. Be mindful in your practice. Don't go to the place of pain or anxiety. That's not what you want to offer up. Okay, if you're very more flexible, you can try to get your chest on the ground, your seat on the same line. Bring the seat back until it comes more in line with the heels. Curl the tail under. Now, place your hands underneath the shoulders, push into your hands to come up, and then slowly walk. Bring one foot in, and then fold the other toes in, and then come back to sit. Good. From here, bring your thighs together, arms out, intertwine the forearms. The right arm up over the left first. Pull the elbows up high over the head. Sink the shoulders down and drive the fingers further behind you. Inhale. Keep pulling the forearms up so the body lifts up out of the hips. Exhale. Move the fingers further back behind the head. Drop the shoulders, but don't allow the body to drop back into the hips. Shoulder blades separating from one another. And then release. Bring the elbows back down. Tuck the chin in. And just move your head a little bit, your shoulders. And then the other side. Arms out again, left arm over the right this time. Push the elbows as far forward as possible at the height of the shoulders. Then lift them up on the inhale. Bring the chest up with it. Exhale. Fingers further back behind the head. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep on lengthening. Pull the body. Pull the chest up higher. Feel the body coming out of the hips. Squeeze the forearms. And then return. Tuck the chin in and the elbows come down and release. Shake it out. So from here, coming to your inversion now. Either your headstand, if you know your headstand, go ahead into it. Otherwise, you can just stay in hare pose, forehead on the ground in front of the knees, and then lift your seat up, ideally over your knees so you're more on the back of the head. If it's too much for your neck, just stay where you can. If you're in headstand, you can do any variation, but stay completely still. Bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows. Alternatively, you can bring your hands, the heels of the palms beside your knees, and then bend the toes under, lift the seat. Keep pressing with your hands into the top of the foot and see if you can press just below the knees against the elbows. If you keep the pressure there, keep pressing with your hands. You can maybe flick your toes up, and then you're up off the ground. Eventually, keep pushing your knees against the arms. Maybe your feet will come up higher towards the toes, towards the seat. Just again, go according to your comfort level. If you're comfortable here, eventually you can maybe float your knees up off the ground. Keep steady on your hands. Make sure your elbows don't come out to the side. Keep your arms parallel and strong, like you're doing a push-up. Now, depending where you're at, come down gracefully. Make sure your movements are controlled, no big crash landings. No aggressive movements. Come into child's pose, breathe in, breathe out. and roll up. Good. Now from here, we're going to take our legs around in front, lie on the back. Just stay here for a moment, breathe in. Exhale, imagine you're fainting. Let go of all tension, all struggles, whether they be in the physical, mental, or emotional plane. Release them all. Now bring your hands down beside your body, palms down, and then bring your legs up. Keep pushing the arms, try to get your seat up off the mat. And then come back down slowly. No big heavy drops of the seat. Land it softly so it doesn't make any noise. Push into the arms again, come up higher. Most of the back, just a little bit of the upper back is up, lifted. And then come back down. And come up again. If you felt comfortable in the last ones, come up even higher, right so you're almost just on your shoulders. If you feel steady here, you can bring your hands to your back. Try to get your elbows closer together behind your back and try to press your hips forward until your toes come in line over your chin. If it's too much, you can keep your knees bent, keep your forehead, your knees close to your forehead. Or if you need even, if you want to modify more, you can just keep your legs up, but you're sitting on your hands. If you're in lotus, if you have lotus, go ahead into your lotus as well. Keep your attention at the space between the eyebrows. Those of you who know how to release the hands and place them on the thighs, you may. Bring the attention to the space between the eyebrows. See to divine perception. If you concentrate hard on that area, that energy center there, eventually it might trigger feelings of bliss. Now coming into Plow Pose. If your legs are straight, if you're still in lotus, you can do Uttanasana. Bring your thighs against the body. You can wrap your arms around your legs, join your hands under the seat. If your legs are straight, again, you bring your feet down towards the ground behind the head. You can bring your hands down onto the ground if your feet touch down. You can also drop your legs against your body, the knees on either side of the head. Go deeper within, beyond the body and the mind. Getting ready to come back out. So bring your hands behind the back, palms down, and then just roll your body back down slowly again. No hard, fast descents. And then your seat will land on your hands. When the legs are down fully, push into the lower arms, lift the chest as high as you can, and bring the head back so you're on the top of the head. Top of the head resting on the ground, but most of the weight's on the seat and the elbows. Now, fast streak of breath. Breathe very fast in the nose like a sniffing dog. Keep going with your breath, but raise your legs up if you like, 12 inches off the mat. Lower the legs down if they're up. And come out of the pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften. Arms over the head. Inhale, reach up over the head. Exhale, sit up. From here, we're just going to come into Tanasana, star pose. If you're looking from above, it looks like a star. So your knees are dropping out, your toes, your feet together, interlace your fingers. Inhale, reach forward, and then cup your hands around your toes. Elbows out to the side, roughly in line with your wrists. Inhale, push the chest and head forward. Exhale, see if you can rest the forehead on the arches of the feet. If this head doesn't come down, don't worry about it, just do your best. And try to move your feet out a little bit further if you like. Relax the shoulders. Try to flatten yourself out. Inhale, come up. Put your hands behind the back. Now you can do Uttanasana here if you can. So you dig into the heels, inhale. Press into the heels, your palms, lift the seat, and then push the toes into the mat. Roll the thighs inwards, this might help. And try to get your chest higher than the shoulders. If it's too much, walk your feet in a little bit underneath the knees. Bench pose. And from here, bring your head back all the way. Bhastrika breath. Breathe very fast the nose, like a sniffing dog again. Tuck the chin in, lower the seat down. Good. Now from here, keep your back straight, extend your legs forward, push out to the heels. Right hand right behind the seat along the center of the back. Left hand presses against the right shin. Inhale, push lower back up and in. Exhale, turn to the right. Keep pushing against the shin. Try to get your chest to look to the side and your chin to come over the back shoulder. Make sure you don't hunch the back. Keep the back straight. Shoulders back. Legs stay active. Come back. Go to the other side. Inhale, lift through the chest. Push against the left shin with the right hand. Turn to the left. Make sure you don't fall back into the hips as you twist. Release, come down onto your back now, Shavasana. Ease your way down. Rest on your back now. Close the eyes. Breathe in all the benefits of the practice. Imagine them flooding in through the skin like great beams of light. Exhale, allow it to just run everywhere throughout the body. Inhale, keep drawing in everything that you need, all the benefits in order to feel fulfilled and content. Exhale, keep on letting it swim within, filling you up. Imagine it all moving towards the spiritual heart, flooding that area. And it's in that area where the divine self resides, the divine essence, God. And we offer to God, we offer as a result to all beings, for that is a common thread that ties us all together. Stay with the intention of continuing to offer up everything in your day-to-day life to all beings as well, all the benefits that you derive from your actions, thoughts, and words. Make them an offering to all beings everywhere. So use that as your motivation to stay on the virtuous path. Always working in a way that doesn't bring harm or pain to any being or suffering. Now let's keep that in our mind and heart as we come back from Shavasana, return to a seated position. Always do so in a mindful, gentle way. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine light within. Namaste.